Hello everyone, my name is Raisa Santos from grade 7B and today we'll be cooking one of the most famous and healthy Filipino dishes, Pinakbet! In order for you to prepare your ingredients, you will need a couple of tools. The first one is a cutting board in order for you to hold your ingredients in place while cutting, and you will also need a knife in order for you to cut the ingredients. For our pinakbet, here are our ingredients. We need You will need 1 tablespoon of oil, 1/2 pound pork belly cut into strips, 1 small onion chopped, 2 cloves of garlic minced. Traditionally, we would use 2 to 3 tablespoons of shrimp paste, but for those people who are allergic to shrimp paste, like me and my mom, we will be using an alternative ingredient, fish sauce. Then, you would also need 3 medium tomatoes, chopped. You would also need 1/2 of a small squash, peeled and cut into cubes. We need 1 cup of water, 7 to 5 young okras with their ends trimmed and cut into halves diagonally. We need 1/2 bunch yard-long beans, or sitaw as we call it in the Philippines, with their ends trimmed and cut into 3-inch lengths. We need 1 medium bitter gourd, seeded, then halved and cut into slices. We need 1 large eggplant with its ends trimmed and cut into cubes. And lastly, you would also need salt. So, in order to cook this dish, the tools you will need is a stove in order to cook the food. You would also need a pot, which is what we're using now, a wok or a pan in order to hold the ingredients while they're being cooked, and you will also need a solid spoon in order to stir the ingredients while they're being cooked. Once you're done preparing your ingredients, it's finally time to start cooking. In a wok, pot, or pan, heat your oil over medium-high heat. and cook for about 3 to 5 minutes or until it becomes soft and the skin peels off the flesh. Then you add your shrimp paste. But for this dish, we'll be using patis. Then, continue to cook it for about a minute. Then, you add squash and water. Then, cover the pan and let it simmer for 2 minutes. And by the way, make sure your utensils, your hands, and your ingredients are properly washed and cleaned before cooking. Now, moving on, you add your yard-long beans, then you also add your bitter gourd, and your eggplant, and season it with salt if needed. Cook for about 2 minutes. Now, we can finally add our last ingredient, which is okra. And cook it for another 2 minutes or until the vegetables are tender yet still a bit crisp. And here is our finished product. May I present to you the well-known Filipino dish, Pinakbet. I'm gonna taste the bitterness. Really delicious. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!